merry meet and welcome to our stream, everybody. This is Ariel Gatoga, and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch for a general reading for all signs for today, the 28th of December, 2023. Yay, us. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Sarah, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Heather. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you so much, Heather. And thank you to everybody for joining us today. If this is a restream that you're watching on and you're on YouTube, you don't want to watch the shuffling I'm going to do, don't worry about it. Just use the timestamp and skip right over to the reading. Today I am reading with this, well, can't see from here, but this is too big of a box. Salvador Dali Tarot. Can't even fit it in the shot there. And let's purify, since it's Salvador Dali, with his beautiful Spanish eau de cologne, Alvarez Gomez. 3 sprays in this room is more than sufficient. I so much prefer it to using smudge. I don't like burning things indoors, but that's just me. You do you. Like I said, this is a general reading for all signs for today, the 28th of December, 2023. Goes out to a lot of people, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you personally, just disregard it. It's probably not meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your own individual sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. You can find all of those replays of all of our tarot readings on the website, arielscorner.com. arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in the main menu. If you are watching on YouTube, please make sure you do like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. And if you're on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch. Remember that you can watch on Twitch without ads when you subscribe to us. If you'd like to make a donation to our channel, it's easy to do. You can go to paypal.me/ArielGatoga. paypal.me/ArielGatoga. If you're watching on YouTube, you could use a super sticker or super chat if you feel like giving a donation on that platform. If you don't like any of those methods, there's all kinds of other ways to donate, and you can find those in the footer of the page of, in the footer of our website, arielscorner.com, arielscorner.com. All right, I think this is shuffled. Feels kind of shuffled. Let's do one more just for fun. We'll give this big deck a nice clean cut, and we'll see what's in the cards for everybody today. The 28th of December, 2023. We have that horrible 3 of Swords. Luckily, this is in the past, so we'll talk about that in a minute. But the loss that people have been experiencing, the pain that people have been experiencing, the sadness that people have been experiencing, the horror that people have been experiencing, that people have been experiencing, that I don't want to say live on YouTube because I will get a ding. But you know, it's been icky for a lot of people. But as icky as it's been, 3, 6, 9, 10 of coins is saying, whatevs, we are having a great day regardless. We are putting the past behind us, and today is going to be a great day. Now, this 10 of coins is a happy outcome, very frequently a very happy financial outcome because it's coins, but it doesn't have to be finances. It can be anything that's considered an asset in your physical life. Big happy outcomes today. Happy, prosperous, very much putting the past in the past. Where you're headed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of Swords is not so hot. So why is this that we do this? Why do we do this? Why do we come out of pain, have a good day, and then go back into pain? Well, because it's a habit. We are habituated to it. Not we necessarily even as individuals, but we as a species. We as a society or as societies. And I don't care what kind of society you think you are a part of. You can be real liberal, you could be real conservative, you can be part of a particular ethnic group, you can be part of a particular socioeconomic group, you can be part of any group in humanity. And the habit is always to go back to pain, to go back to suffering, to go back to those things. And you see it a lot just sort of played out online. You know, there's so much to be grateful for. So many people have so much to be grateful for, but they don't spend much of the time online being grateful. They spend time online criticizing other people, criticizing each other. And a lot of us do that to ourselves. We criticize ourselves because of what we're going through. So it's possible to grieve and still be happy. I know that sounds weird, but it's true. You can grieve and still have happiness. You can acknowledge loss and go through a grieving process and still have happiness. You can help other people through grieving processes and still be happy. You can sit through a death with somebody. You can sit with them as they're dying, a loved one, and still find happiness and joy in that experience. Now, I'm not saying that you have to, and I'm not shaming anybody for going through the pain that they're going through. I just want to notice, I just want to be clear that it's our pattern as human beings to gravitate back toward status quo, to gravitate back toward whatever the status quo happens to be, whether it's on a very global group mind or whether it's a smaller group mind, a community group mind. We have a hard time being independent. We have a hard time being independent thinkers and saying, well, you know what? I know there's a lot of misery around me, and I'm still going to have a good day. You don't get a lot of support for that. You don't. People don't like that. Somehow you're invalidating their pain if you have a good day. Somehow you're part of the problem if you're having a good day. Don't listen to that nonsense, either from your own mental chatter or from other people. You are supposed to have a good day today. Don't let people bully you out of your good day. Don't let people bully you out of your good day. This is the card of the bully. And this is maybe possibly you bullying yourself out of a good day. Who am I to have a good day? Who am I to have a happy experience when all this suffering is happening in the world? Who am I? I have to show my camaraderie with the suffering of other people by suffering myself. Well, how does that make sense? How does you having more suffering help them out of their suffering? It's like if there are poor people around you and you have money, giving your money away so that you no longer have money doesn't help them. I mean, you could give them some cash. You could help them out that way. But you losing all of your money and going broke doesn't help them. It doesn't make their life any better. In the same way as this, if this is you thinking, who am I to have a good day when there's so much suffering in the world? Well, you're actually contributing to the raising of the vibration of the planet when you have a good day. And you're in a much better position emotionally and attitudinally to be of service to those people than if you are just screaming and yelling in agony all the time. So don't allow other people to bully you out of your good day, and you don't bully yourself out of your good day. You've already had a lot of pain. You've had plenty. You don't need to be bullied into more. You don't need to feel bad about having a good day when you've gone through so much. And you have gone through a lot. Don't diminish the pain that you've already experienced. Well, it's not there. It's not like what they're going through. Well, no, it's what you're going through, and you don't need to compare. You don't need to compare and categorize who's had a worse life or whatever, right? You get to have a great day today, and you don't need to feel guilty about that. See, what you've been doing is so smart. This learning how to manage your grief in a way that's productive and positive and happy and joyous. A lot of people hear that kind of thing and they say, ew, you can't have joy and grief at the same time, but you're learning how to learn the lessons about what the grief has taught you and move through that without avoiding it, without sticking your head in the sand, and at the same time moving above it, lifting yourself out of it and finding some, what we call positivity, finding some grace, finding some joy in your life. And you've been helped. This Knight of Cups, you've had a lot of spiritual support in doing that. Maybe not a lot of human support in doing that, but a lot of spiritual support in doing that, because Spirit doesn't want you grieving all the time. Spirit doesn't want you upset. Spirit doesn't want you in the doldrums. Spirit wants you to have this beautiful day that you're going to have today. So listen to Spirit, not these people. They don't know anything. And we don't need to judge them for that. We don't need to judge the bullies. The bullies are bullies because they are in pain. So we can bless them. We can send them love, but we can also manage our involvement with them so that we're not being affected by them so much. And a lot of times these bullies are the ones screaming the loudest about how bad bullies are. Okay, and then we have, what is this? Is this a 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So you got 2 5s. And so you have a choice. You're going to have a conflict today. You're going to have some conflict today, and you have a choice what kind of conflict you're going to have. Are you going to have the kind of conflict that's a workout, or are you going to have the kind of conflict that's destruction? Right? You know, all working out is a conflict. If it was easy, everybody would do it. If you go to the gym and you work out, you're having a conflict. You're resisting against that weight. Or if you're doing some boxing, you're having a type of combat with that person. But it's productive combat. It's productive conflict. And that's what this 5 is. This 5 of Swords versus this 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is that productive conflict. This 5 of Swords is non-productive conflict. It's destructive conflict. It's the bullies. It's the mean. It's the cruel. It's the destroy for destruction's sake. And you get a choice today how you're going to handle your conflict, because conflict is just part of our lives. Every single day there's some kind of conflict. So today you have to choose. Am I going to have productive conflict, or am I going to have destructive conflict? Constructive or destructive? It's up to me. But regardless, I'm having a good day. And I don't have to feel guilty about my good day. See, this is the choice between, okay, I'm going to have all these wonderful things happen today for me. I'm going to have an enjoyable day. I'm going to feel good. There's going to be all kinds of wonderful outcomes today, and I deserve that. Now, what you do with that is up to you. Are you going to make that be something that it brings you higher and higher into your spiritual destiny, and let that be a part of your own spiritual musculature now? Or are you going to succumb to other people around you, or to your own lower self who's trying to say, who are you to have a good day? Get off of yourself. Get down here with us. Suffer. It's up to you. Nobody can make you suffer today, except if you go into agreement with it. So it's really important to stand strong in your goodness today, in your good dayness, because this is beautiful, and you deserve it. You deserve it, and it was a clear-cut choice that you made, a clear-cut decision that you made, that regardless of the fact that of the pain and the loss and the suffering that you've been through, you made a clear-cut decision that you were going to learn great lessons from it, and you're going to do well for yourself. Regardless of what you went through, you made a clear-cut decision. That's very obvious here. You may not have worded it that way, but some way or another that happened for you. Now, other people might not like that. Other people may not like that, and they don't have to. You're not living your life for their approval. Do you know that you were not put on this earth to entertain people and to make them feel better about you? That's not your function here. That was never a part of the deal. Okay, now you're gonna be born, and then you have to make everybody feel okay about you. That's not how it works. So you don't have to puff up. You don't have to do anything except for it's okay to flex your muscles a little bit. And if somebody has a problem with you being happy and moving forward in your life and doing well today, if somebody has a problem with that, you don't need to go along with it. And you can flex your muscles and stand your ground, because you deserve it. This is your day, not their day. They can have their own day. And if they want to have that kind of a day, let them. And if they want to be a bully, they can go be a bully with somebody else. You stand your ground. You don't give in to that stuff. And you don't give in to the bully within you either. You deserve this. You've had quite the journey. Today is a wonderful day, and that's because you've decided for it to be. It doesn't have to be a wonderful day, but it's going to be because you said so. Right? So good for you. All right, I'll be back tomorrow for another general reading for all signs. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators Sarah and Heather, and we'll see everybody tomorrow. Blessed be.